Hare Krishna. Question: isn't it self-promotion to put one's own lectures on the internet for the whole world to hear? Answer: it is Krishna promotion, not self-promotion. Of course, it's not that I am free from ego or I'm pure-hearted, but the only way Krishna's glorification happens normally in this world is when somebody takes up the responsibility of glorifying Krishna. And the focus is always on Krishna. The focus is not on oneself. That's the way Srila Prabhupada shared Krishna consciousness with the world. And that's the way all the acharyas have done throughout history. And the devotees in today's generation also follow in their footsteps. So we cannot glorify Krishna without having, to some extent, oneself present. Krishna is present in the heart of everyone, but he doesn't speak his glories directly from the heart to everyone. Now he wants his representatives to take up that responsibility. So if we are going to consider it self-promotion, then all forms of outreach, whether it is a temple Bhagavatam class or Sunday programs, or even in informal talks, we could call them as self-promotion. Now regarding putting on the internet is concerned, yes, not many ISKCON devotees and ISKCON leaders are doing that, and there is a great need for it. So generally, whenever any devotees take up any service, it is based on the guidance of their seniors and the blessings of their seniors. So I have been writing articles for a long time, and about 2 years ago I felt that there is much more scope for outreach on the net, and I consulted with my spiritual mentors. I consulted with Surendra Bhakti Rasamrita Maharaj, Govind Prabhu, Gaurang Prabhu, and in that way I took up this service. Now, actually speaking, there are so many questions that are there. I'm finding it difficult to cope up with it. If there were many other devotees who would also take up this service, then we would be able to meet the need more effectively. So possibly because there are not many other people doing like what I am doing right now, so it might seem like self-promotion, but it's not that just because something is newly done that makes it self-promotion, and that which is done old is not self-promotion. The essential principle, whether it is giving a Bhagavatam class in the temple or a program at a congregation devotee's house or a congregation program in general, the principle is the same. The medium may be different, the message is the same. So here, as the whole world is moving more and more into a digital age, more and more people are seeking answers for their spiritual queries on the internet. And there are various other traditions who are having a very active presence. And as compared to that, the devotees of Krishna have not done enough to make Krishna's presence available and accessible on the net. So based on the need and the blessings of the devotees, this is a forum which I have taken up. And as far as the lectures are concerned, the important point is Krishna's message is being given. And when will it become self-promotion is when it is imposed on those who don't want it. So for example, if some speaker starts giving classes and starts sending the links to those classes to those who have not asked for it, then it might be self-promotion at that time. But when it is kept entirely voluntary, optional, and those who want it, they can come and take it, then that's not self-promotion. That is the provision of a service which is needed and which can be accepted by those who want to accept it and those who feel the need for it. So, of course, I'm grateful to the person who's asked this question for reminding me that the very real possibility of using Krishna glorification as a tool for one's own self-promotion does exist, and that I have to be on guard against it. And I'll keep this warning in mind, and thank you for that. Hare Krishna.